guilty. You've defended principles and values. You've defended your own house. And okay, your son doesn't come with his 12 children anymore, but your plans are complete. You don't have to dry clean the couch anymore. Ay, little nieta. 70 pounds again. If he wants to take that childish attitude towards you, he doesn't want to take the recommendation you're giving him, you're not going to be feeling guilty, okay? No. Why? You got roots and principles. That's why. Too bad he took that decision. Yeah, I understand you. You feel like seeing them. You feel like seeing the kids. But hey, you're not going to be leaving space for feeling guilty, okay? When you defend your principles. When we defend our principles and our values, we don't feel guilty after that. And another thing that people who have low self-esteem, they're comparing themselves always. Never compare yourself. And you know what people with low self-esteem do? They compare themselves considering all the good things in the other person. They just do that. Oh, he's better at this, he's better at this, at that, and look at him. He's cuter than I am. He's stronger. He's got the six-pack. I saw him on Facebook. And all I got is this barrel around him. These barrels are better than six-packs, right? It lasts longer, right? And so don't be feeling bad about it. And we only concentrate. Oh, she's prettier. Oh, she's got more money. People who do not love themselves only concentrate on what's good on the others. And then worse, they only concentrate on what's bad in them. They only do that. Oh, I got pimples. Oh, I got this. I got that water after my first child. She got surgery. Don't be feeling bad for people who get surgery. They look like this. They look like this, sleeping. They can't even close their eyes. You know what I mean? So they can't even talk. That's a funny joke. That's their smile. But no wrinkles, right? No wrinkles. I wanted that wrinkle out, and you see I don't have it anymore. You don't have your character. I don't see your personality. Oh my God. And you can tell right away who's got low self-esteem. They make a lot of noise in their appearance. You know? She's 65, but she's got the blonde tinted hair. And she goes like that with a brush in the morning. Mirrors all over the place. Wonder bra. The largest centers. I don't know what else it does. She's got a little mini skirt. 60 pantyhose and then high heels with a walker. End up your life like that, low self-esteem. Lady's gonna die today, and she never reached self-esteem. And you can see the humble, the humble, not in economic way, humble in personality. They're great with themselves. They're happy with themselves. They know who they are. They know who they are not. Beautiful. I want them as friends. I want them as friends. Because what you see is what you get. Beautiful. With that other lady, going back to it, you don't know what you're getting. You indecision also is part of a person with no values? If you're indecisive, constantly, codependency. My ideas are more, it's like that little boy that goes to the ice cream parlor. Can I have some ice cream, please? What flavor? Doesn't matter, it's gonna fall. Is that low self-esteem or not? I mean, they already know. I mean, they're totally negative towards everything. Parents. How do you go to parents? Parents are like overtime teenagers. If you parents are falling into discussions with your teenagers, like as if though you're their age, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're the adult. Let me remind you that. So when the parent doesn't have roots, values, they start having fights with their teenagers. Because nobody likes to be told what to do. And we've chosen a life without law, without values, without roots, and these parents with no values, they're very religious. That's what I've discovered, you know. They got this great faith in God. Why? Because they want God to do what they didn't do. Oh God, help my children, because I didn't do nothing to help them really. Oh God, give them values, give them wisdom, because I did not give them what I had to be giving. That's why parents who are overtime teenagers, they tend to be people who are really religious and they're good at praying. You know what? Stop praying and start doing. Stop praying and start doing. Because we want magic from God. Parents are very permissive now. Why? Because we want our children to love us. You know that parents are not educating, they're entertaining their children nowadays? They're not educating, they're entertaining. They give them everything they want, not what they need. And then we are accusers of what we allow. Father, I want you to talk with my child. Oh my God, he has been lying, he has been aggressive, he has been bad at school. Yeah, keep talking. Something else, he's been saying bad words, he's been cursing at me, he even lifted his hand at me the other day. What else? What else? Keep telling me all the bad things about your child. He's lazy, you already said that, okay. I don't know, he's a loser, okay, keep telling me everything. Because everything you're telling me about your child, you're telling me about you. Because your child is your mirror. Oh, he's not such a big liar. He's not bad. Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. Because your child was not brought up in Jupiter and you got him in a package 3 days ago. You gotta say like Dr. Frankenstein, I have created a monster. So next time, don't talk bad about your children. Especially now that you know this. Right? You would always go to your comadre, ay, mi hijo is so bad. He's stupid. He doesn't do his homework. He's so lazy. He huele las patas. He's terrible. He's this and that and that. Yeah, you keep talking bad about yourself. Okay? So next time you talk about your children, lie. You talk wonderful things about them. Okay? And when parents come to me, I want you to talk to my child. They said, oh, okay, but first I'm going to talk with you. Because we tend to put all the blame on the child. It's easier. Right? He's the luggage with everything you don't like about what you did. And you project it into him, into his personality. Your child is your mirror. You want to fix him? Fix yourself. But I don't smoke pot. I never showed him how to make a joint. I do that over there in the tool room. No. Because we always, as parents, we always go to that extreme. I didn't show you how to do that. Nobody let him. There was a time, there was a first moment when your child went like this to you. This, now you want to fight with me. Now you want to fight with me, right? Wait a minute. Something really important just happened. Stop being a teenager. With your teenager. Something really bad just happened. Turn away. Stop the discussion. Stop talking with him for a day. And ask him for an appointment that you have to talk seriously with him in your bed. And make him see what he or she just did. But you didn't do it. That's why it got worse. He gave you the first bad word. He gave you the first attitude, the rolling of the eyes. Oh, and you let it go. You just let it go and it got worse. And then when it accumulated with another big thing, then that's when you go to the priest, right? Father, you got to talk with my child because he does it. No, when did it happen that you let it go? And it's something very important. But since you don't have roots, you don't have principles, lady. Or as a spouse, you don't have them as matrimony, as a couple, you don't have it. You just let it go. And you became permissive. And then we end up being accusers of what we allowed. We love psychologists. That's why we love psychologists. We love teachers. We love priests because we hope and pray they can fix what we messed up. Three types of parents. First, authoritarianism. People who are just being impulsive, authoritarian. They're people who are inventing rules as they go on. They have no principles. They're just, what is it you're always doing? It's dictatorship. They're just yelling and yelling. Look at what you have. Look at the room, how you have it. Look at your tennis shoes. They're just thrown right here. Look at your socks. You haven't even picked them up. You better throw out the trash can. You have to do that. Mom, my brother would always do that. Well, starting today, you're the one that's going to be responsible for that. And just saying all these consequences that are going to happen, but they never happen. So it's always just screaming, and you can listen to that. When you listen to the parents and they tell, Father, I always tell him. That's the problem. You're always telling. You're always barking out things because you're neurotic, because you're sick in the mind. It's like that dog, the dog, the neighbor's dog. He's like this all night. Roof, roof, roof. He's got like roof, roof, roof. All night. Roof, roof, roof. I need the dog to fall asleep. And he said, roof, roof, roof. And I fall asleep. Roof, roof, roof. Roof, roof, roof. The other night, roof, roof. I got a jacket on. I went to my neighbor's house. The lady over there, the neighbor said, "Hi, what you doing in underwear outside in the street?" I only get cold from here. Doggy, 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 doggy. neighbor's doggy, 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 doggy. Woof. Ah. He just started drinking water and forgot the third part. And then I went back and I could fall asleep. Woof, woof, woof. This is how many mothers are with their children. They're always bragging and bragging and bragging. They're always got so much things to be correcting, to be noticing that they're done wrong, that their children just become so accustomed to that. Roof, roof, roof. Roof, roof, roof. And how many mothers right here have actually said, how many times have I told you? If you already mentioned that phrase, how many times have I told you? You're a roof, roof, roof. You're rough, rough, rough. That's what you are. And they got so used to it that they need it. Mom, I'm gonna miss you if you die. Can I record you? I mean, they're actually gonna be missing the rough, rough, rough. So that's being authoritarian. That does not help in parenting. Democracy.